Right. Good afternoon, guys. This is Prasant Vasnet, and this is the video for Icebreaker speech on the platform of Toastmaster. In this speech, I'll be revealing about myself, what my goals, what my beliefs, what my core values are. It's pretty much people getting to know me better. So that's what I'll be doing. And without further delay, let's begin the speech. Work on your dream or else someone else will hire you to build theirs. This is one of the famous quote by Farah Gray, and if you think about it, it's very true. There comes a point in everyone's life where you have to either work for yourself or it could be for other people. And if you ask me that question, I would say I'd rather work for myself, building a fortune, than to work for somebody else. I can even ready to contribute insane amount of hours. I can work 100 hours, more, even more, if it demands me to work on something that I'm doing, than to work for 40 hours month income for somebody else. In this lifetime, I aspire to become a technology entrepreneur. And I believe that would give me a sense of direction and purpose. I dream to build this wonderful company which one day would be enlisted in Fortune 500. So that's my dream. And if you ask me where that dream comes from, what is the reason behind that dream, I've always been surrounded with just, mediocre, loving, wonderful people. And all my friends and families were mediocre too. Even I was always, growing up, I've always been mediocre. I was never the first kid. I was never the best at any sports, never excelled at any skill. So basically, on my educational year, I've been a mediocre student. But one thing that fascinated me when I grew up was I figured out that I had always been terrified of trying out new things. I was afraid of failure. But things started to pivot when I graduated my high school. So when I graduated my high school, I then joined a club. It was named Smart Club, where entrepreneurs around the valley would come together and discuss on an idea, good, great stuff. And that is where I got the idea that if you have to dream and desire, why not dream the greatest and desire the biggest thing in this world? And I also learned the lesson that you should not be afraid of being afraid, but you should be afraid of not facing your fears and failure. You should not be afraid of being hungry, and also you should not be afraid of defying any convention, but most importantly of all, should not be afraid of walking alone if necessary, because Shahrukh Khan, a famous Bollywood actor, rightly said that a tightrope we all walk alone. So having a dream is just not enough. You also need to follow someone to learn from their life and journey and apply it to yours. And in my case, I choose to follow very few people, and Jack Ma happened to be one of them. I choose to follow Jack Ma because there are a lot of lessons that I could learn from his early life, and some of the lessons, some of the great story that I could learn was when KFC first went to China. There was 25 people who applied for the job in KFC. 24 out of 25 got accepted. Jackman was the only guy who was rejected. He went for policeman. 4 out of 5 accepted. He was rejected. Again, went for to do a server job in a restaurant. He was rejected because he was ugly. So that was his case. And by the time I'm recording this speech, the help of God and grace of God, his perseverance and hard work, I founded a company whose net worth is around $460 billion, and he had made 300 millionaires with him. So, one lesson that I could learn from his life is that it's rejection are not rejection are in fact redirection, and most of all, it's not the absence of failure that will make you successful. It's the response to that failure that will act as a major factor for contributing towards your success. So you have a dream, you follow someone else. That enough? No, you also need to have some uniqueness in you. That's where values perfectly fits in. I have a core values of passion, discipline, and caring, which I also learned from my previous job as an engineering intern in big technology. Um, and following the dream, having those core values in me, I have written several applications in my profession. And the first one is Blind Spot. It was an application that I wrote for a school for reserving tailgating spots while there's a game in university. The second spot was it was a stock management system which would analyze around 300 companies and help a user to keep track of portfolio and all those good stuff. And the application I'm working on is called Mapdora, which would allow you to draw on the surface of Google Map, and it will facilitate and help reserve a spot, and also provides a robust reservation system, robust management system. So those are the applications that I've created so far, and there are many more as well. And there are a lot of things that I've crafted, hopefully, which one day when I execute will touch the life of billions of people, and I'll be a successful tech entrepreneur. And thank you, everyone. This has been a palm-pleasing pleasure to talk to you all, and I'm looking forward to being a Toastmaster and speak about my speech. Thank you all.